Hello there. Today I have better lighting, but more importantly, G1. I was about to say Soundwave, but this is Jazz. So here's in car mode. I think it's a Porsche 911. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. I'm not a car guy, so I wouldn't know. But actually, I think that was Mirage's alt mode from Rise of the Beast. But anyway, I think yeah, this is a Porsche. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Some downsides are that let's see here. Doesn't have the red stripe going down the middle. Um, no room for that, as you can see. Um, there's a gap right here in the hood, and the black shouldn't be here. There's a little bit of a gap there, but there's no real way to fix that. Yeah, and the back, this is obviously the legs, if you know how G1 Jazz transforms. And this is obviously his feet. But they do act as spoilers, although since they are his feet and they're a different color, it's not like a color accurate spoiler. But it does get the job done. So yeah. Also on their side you can see Jazz's head right there. Um, yeah, I still think it looks really good. Uh, so yeah. It also has a weapon. Uh, I don't know if this is like a specific blaster. I just kind of built it based on like the G1 design when he was holding a gun. Nowhere to store here though, just kind of showing it off. So yeah. Also, another detail is the back fenders. I believe they're supposed to be, and they're a little bit farther out than the front wheels. I think that's accurate, or maybe it's just supposed to be the fenders. I am not 100% sure, but it does look good to me. So yeah, there's also this that doesn't. Uh, just kind of pretend it's a continuation of the vehicle mode. But yeah, now let's do comparisons. Lego stuff, and also, yeah, there's animated Dirt Boss. You probably already know about him since this video is going to be released after Dirt Boss's review. But yeah, whatever. Vehicle mode is about 9.5 studs long. If you count the little spoilers, 11 studs long. Alright, transformation is, let's just do it. So, uh, yeah, it doesn't really tab in, so it likes to do that. Where to start? Where to start? Yeah, I guess you just do that. So there you do that, all the way down, and then really all the way down. I'll make sure not to pop off, but yeah, all the way down. Or is that it? That's it. So yeah, just do a little bit of this, I guess. Got this little deer legs. What else? So just put these sections down, and then swivel the wheel around so that it is level, like this, with the, or more so like flat, but whatever. And then these panels, obviously his arms, kind of come out. Now this is the annoying part. It's it's stiff, and that's good. But the way it's built, it's not good. Pieces, like this stupid piece right here. And you're trying to swivel this. This bottom white piece comes with it too, and it's annoying. Since the corners are like pushing every other piece out of the way and stuff. As you can see, this red piece right here isn't completely perfectly aligned. It's because of this annoying piece right here. But we're going to ignore it. Then you swivel his bicep all the way around, and then fold his arm down like so, and there you go. That's one arm. Alright, now here comes the tricky part. Since the arms are out of the way, hold on. You do this, and then with that, actually, yeah. the new clearance, just fold these pieces all the way. See, this is one of the issues with that little rotating piece right there. Just get in place. Let's basically swivel this up. As you can see that little. It's moving on. All right. How about we just leave that off for simplicity's sake? Yeah. Then you do this. This piece is going to move to the side, like so. At about, is this a 45-degree angle? I'm not sure, but at this angle, and then just gonna slide this all the way around to get you just enough clearance. You just gotta wiggle it back and forth a little bit, but you get just barely enough clearance so that it swivels all the way around. Thankfully that went smoothly. Doesn't like to do that all the time. But then you're just going to continue swiveling down, and then there you go. It's a pretty neat little gimmick. Now we can pretend that the legs were always here, and on this little piece right here, just move that up like so. And we're actually almost there, so let's get through this. Like any of my builds in G1 so far, slide the knees. It's easier that way anyway. With it off, and just move the thigh up like that. So the foot doesn't really do anything, kind of just there. And then just swivel this like so, and the leg is done. Same thing on the other side. Legs are not done, actually, my fault. Obviously he needs heel spurs, so you move this. It's got that same issue with this piece again. It's same piece. Like I was talking about up here. This same white stud issue. Just swivel down. It's possible, I promise. And then, so, vehicle mode configuration, robot mode configuration. I need to look at the camera more often. Hopefully that wasn't blurred the whole time. If it was, I'm not redoing it. But yeah, here is Jazz in his robot mode. Yeah, I think I got him to look pretty good. Although he is, admittedly, a little bit chunky. He does look like G1 Jazz, which is, the goal. And he doesn't actually have a lot of kibble. The backpack does stick out a little bit far, but that's just due to how it transforms. And there also is technically these wheels and this piece and this piece and this entire hood section right here, but I think it kind of helps with the silhouette. I don't know, here comes the big sunlight again. At least it's not as bad as Soundwave. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't sunlight too much. Whatever that means. Weapons. Yeah, you can hold his gun, obviously. He can get into some pretty cool poses with his gun. Speaking of poses, articulation. His head, can it do a full 360? Yes, it can. It can do a full 360. Despite this being behind his head, there's just enough clearance. What else? His shoulders, universal joints, up that far, down that far. Can't go all the way back because the wheel on his back is in the way. Yeah, not underneath either. But, yeah, biceps swivel. Oh, please stop breaking. Yeah, like for transformation, 90-degree elbow bend forward and backward. No wrist articulation. I mean, you could consider the transformation joint like some sort of wrist articulation. It doesn't look natural though, so that's why I don't really count it. His chest doesn't do anything. No swivels or anything due to how it transforms. So no waist swivels. universals at the hips, kick forward that far, back that far, outward that far. What else? Knees 90 degrees. That rhymed. Yeah, forward too. His feet, as always, has a, yeah, I forgot the name. Ankle pivot. Yeah, let's move on. Here's Jazz with my Lego stuff. Also, he can wear Soundwave shoulder cannon. Here he is with some Hasbro stuff, and he might be a core class Jazz. Jazz is about 10.5 studs tall, but if you count his little clip at the top of his head, 11 studs tall. That is it for now, so I'll see you guys next time with Shockwave.